This is Radio TV Phono Nut, and here's a Zenith 8-transistor Royal 10 pocket radio, AM only. This was in with some stuff that someone gave me. I have no idea if it works, so we'll find out together. Of course, we have something rattling around inside. We might want to look into that, but let's open it up and see what the inside looks like. Here's the inside back cover. The X in the chassis number indicates it's a 1967 model year radio. I think it's still USA made, but all the components are foreign. Runs off of 2 AA batteries, and there's a piece of paper folded up under the speaker. We'll look at that in a second. And this is just a factory inspection label. Important. Factory tester, whose number appears below, has thoroughly checked and tested this instrument for performance and quality. So if you get this radio and it doesn't work, then you can complain to Zenith, and tester number 1 will get called on the red carpet. Alright, I have the batteries installed. I hear a slight tick in the speaker when I turn it on and off, but nothing else. So let's open it up and see why it's wanting to be Well, that was a duh moment. Put the batteries in backwards, but I still think it has a few issues. Got some squealing going on. This tuning condenser's loose. And I think those 2 silver screws is what I heard rattling around inside, and that's what holds it in place. So we're going to have to take the tuning knob off and reattach the tuning condenser, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, that's indeed what happened. Somehow the retaining screws came loose from the tuning capacitor, and it was just wobbling around on the circuit board. Now let's put the knob back on and see what else we need to do, if anything. That squealing might have just been on 910, which I've said many times has a tendency to squeal because it's half of the, it's double the 455 kilohertz IF frequency, and sometimes that presents a little bit of an issue. As far as our transistor complement, we have a oscillator transistor, a mixer transistor, first IF transistor, second IF transistor, first audio transistor, a driver transistor, and 2 audio output transistors in push-pull. So that's what this radio is made of. And the battery's about to go dead. Again, seems like these things don't hold a charge no time anymore. Alright, it's about 5 in the afternoon. We're going to try to do a little band scan here.
Shaking the king of the Jews.
Kind of hard to tune these things, really.
250,000, or do I cash out some of?
.com. You go there for Facebook, for Twitter, for Instagram, for email. You can also scroll down a little bit.
Notice our squealing stopped. Maybe mounting the tuning capacitor back
At the forefront of
has something to do with that.
Over and over again. Delivered innovative engineering, construction, and energy. Today, talking about the impeachment and Joe Burrow. Like, it was really work. Take a look around. A successful on already. Tyreek Hill. And look at that offensive line did against. What do you think? I have spoken in church.
out to me was the Bills game. This is a Bills team that statistically
I think I'm hearing gunshots in the background,
team in the league, and they
which is getting to be about the norm for this neighborhood. My neighborhood is like so many other neighborhoods around the country. It was once a decent neighborhood, but then all the older folks either died or moved away, and then the riffraff started coming in around us, and you know the rest of the story. It could be a whole lot worse than what it is still, but it could be a lot better. I know 30, 35 years ago, the thought of even hearing gunshots in the area never entered anybody's mind.
For New Orleans Saints, it's Second Guess with the Cajun Janet, Bobby Hebert, and NFL analyst Mike Detillier. To talk football, call 504-260-1870, and you can text us at 870-870. Now, let's go live to the Silver Slipper, your place on the beach in Hancock County, Mississippi. Hear the founding father of the Who Dat.
It's obviously WWL out of New Orleans. But yeah, for a pocket transistor radio, it works really well. A lot better than your typical Hong Kong, Taiwan, or Japanese-made set from the same time period. I don't know when exactly Zenith shifted production of the pocket sets to Hong Kong, but I think it must have been around 67 or 8, so this was one of the last ones that was at least assembled in the USA. Alright, that's enough. Wasn't much to this repair, just had to remount the tuning capacitor, and I sprayed some juice in the volume control, and it's working good now.
The Green Bay Packers.
Ammo in there.
Property, and I'm going to begin drawing my houses. You got to see.
I'm sure when this radio was new, some teenager listened to the Monkees and the Beatles and the Rolling Stones, etc., on some AM rock station.
Oh, Jesus, personally, I invite.
Unfortunately, those days have gone.
Traffic lights, good job.
No, it's what you think that way.
Alright, as it gets later, our DXing should improve, but this is not bad for the time of day it is. Alright, thanks for watching, and more to come later.